0-1, but right now you've got to focus on the Valiant Bulldogs. You've got a chance here to even your district record and put yourself right back in the playoff discussion.
Well, you're exactly right. The Miners have come in here tonight with a little bit of confidence. They know from last week that they would have been a little bit better ball game. And they know this week that they don't play well, the same thing can happen. But I believe the Miners are ready to go tonight.
Well, right now, Hartshorne will be receiving the first half kickoff. Valiant will be defending from the west. Setting it down for the Bulldogs, number 21, Jerry Wells, will be your kicker tonight. Back deep for Hartshorne, number 3, Caden James, and number 1, Xavier Frazier. Hartshorne will be moving from right to left across your radio.
Very sloppy conditions right now. And the rain has quit here in Valiant, but it's been raining here all day. The sidelines are full of water. Some few wet spots on the field.
Kick is away. It's going to be a short kick taken up by number 14. The 14 for Hartshorne, Jose Ortiz, and he's going to take a knee. Looks like it's going to be at the 36-yard line. So Hartshorne takes over first down and 10. And, Coach, like you mentioned at the top of the broadcast last week, Hartshorne has opened the playbook a little more each week. So let's see what we can expect this week.
Right now, it looks like they got their wide receivers are not huddling up like they did in the last week. They're staying out there wide, getting signals from the sideline.
2 receivers to the near side. Bryson fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He's going to be drugged down at the 44.
Right away, Miners pick up 9, looks like. Second down and 1.
Nice read there by Bryson, pulling that ball and picking up positive yardage. As you mentioned,
they have a new running back this week, number 19.
Number 19 is
Carlos
Pajaro. Handoff goes to Pajaro. He breaks the initial tackle, but he's tripped up in the backfield. Might have lost one on the play, so we're going to have third down and 2. And your receivers, again, Coach, like you mentioned, the receivers are staying, taking their signals from the sideline. Not actually getting in the huddle this week, so that indicates maybe a little more tempo. Bryson rides the handoff, but he pulls it across the 45 up to about the 47, and that's good for a Hartshorne first down.
That's twice now. Bryson has pulled the ball and picked up positive yardage. Good enough for the first down.
What you're seeing with the receivers, Coach, 3 receivers set. You got Xavier to the near side, Caden James to the near side. Hayden Curlis is on the far side, closest to the visiting bench. You have you've spread this defense out a little bit, and it might be opening up some running lanes up in the middle of the field. Handoff goes to Pajaro. He's across the 50. And brought down about the 47-yard line, gain of 7 on the play.
Miners finding room, running up inside the tackle.
Right now you have same formation we started the game with, two wide receivers to the near side. Line will break the huddle with Bryson. Time Caden goes in motion, handoff on the jet sweep. He's going to cut it inside. He's going to be near the 40, I think. They mark him back at the 42, but it's still good for a minor first down.
If Caden can make that guy miss, he had a good block on the outside out there, and he could still be running. That young man didn't realize what a good tackle he made there.
Hartshorne picks up its second first down of the ball game, first drive. For the Miners.
Not much room running that time. right inside the tackles.
Formation has changed. You have two receivers to the far side now. Hayden Curlis at the outside receiver. Caden James is in the slot. Xavier Frazier one-on-one on this side. Let's see if they try to take advantage of that matchup. Bryson fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, runs into a Bulldog at the 39, but he's going to power forward. He's inside the 35 to the 34.
Looked like some confusion on that play. I believe the back was expecting to get the ball, and Bryson was trying to pull it, and he ran into a defender and I believe one of his own players. And Bryson was able to gain some yards.
3rd down and 3.
And I'm guessing it was probably the back's fault because he came out of the game. Have a little talk with him, make sure they get things straight.
Bryson fakes the jet sweep, keeps himself up the middle. He's inside the 25, down near the 20. And that's good for a Miner first down. So the Miners are moving the chains here early tonight.
Bryson finding good room again up the middle.
Now you have two receivers to the near side. And I don't know if Valiant's realized it yet, but there's two receivers on this side of the field. And nobody's on our slot.
I see it looking. Here comes number 5 rolling over now. But
Bryson hands it. This time Jackson Moody is caught in the backfield. He's going to lose 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12. The problem with that is they have
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feeds. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, Hugo, Oklahoma, salutes athletes of all types across the Red River Valley. Congratulations. Your hard work is paying off for you. That is what Ed Wallace Ford has learned over the last few years. A new location, 1700 East Jackson, better to serve you and more value than ever before. Built Ford tough? Come experience it yourself. Ed Wallace Ford, 1700 East Jackson, or online, edwallacefordofhugo.com.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brinley today for a free personal protection review.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Lead 6-0 early. 3 minutes, 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. We have our, we We have our two wide receivers to the near side. Hayden Curlis, the lone receiver, on the far side. And the ball comes loose. I'm not sure if Bryson was trying to pull it and didn't get it pulled, or if it just come loose on the exchange. But Valiant has the football, first down and 10 Bulldogs at the Hartshorne 40. We'll call it the 42, actually. That's where they're going to spot it. Coach, I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell whose fault it, anybody's fault at all, but I know, I mean, you got a new running back up there, and him and the quarterback's not on the same page right now.
So the Minor defense is back on the field. Jet sweep. John Beecham's in the backfield, and we have a flag. I think they're going to call him for a horse collar tackle. And I'm not sure if he actually had him by the neck. He may have
by the jersey, but they're talking about it. Let's see. Yep.
They're going to call the face mask. Well, that is a call.
I guess that is a call, but he had him by the...
I thought he had him by the
collar or shirt or
jersey.
something. It had nothing to do with the helmet or the face mask.
Well, here we go. First down and 1 after the penalty is marked off. Takes the handoff on the sweep, goes up the middle. Hartshorne's there. I'm not sure he got first down. Looks like we're going to have second.
Oh, they backed him up. He lost yardage on the play.
Second and a full yard now.
Just to update the fans of the play, John, the penalty happened way behind the line of scrimmage. That's why he did not pick up the first down. It was a 15-yard penalty, but the yardage was not enough.
And the Minor defense meets the running back in the
backfield. First down, I believe. Depends on where they spot it. Looks like they're going to measure.
Running back is for Valiant is number 8, Dakota McDonald. And we have a measurement coming. Chains are going to have to come from the far side of the field. What you like to see is you like to see an official that has to work that visitor sideline that, can sprint pretty good, because otherwise these measurements take forever. Has to bring it all the way over to the near side hash. And I think he's going to call first down here.
He had to look at it awful hard.
So the Bulldogs pick up a yard, get their first down. Minor defense, they were off the field for one play and had to come right back on after the turnover.
And after a big penalty, now the Bulldogs are on the 30-yard line.
3 wide receivers to the far side for Valiant. Quarterback rolls to his left. He's giving ground, and then throws it into the dirt. So second down and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Nice pursuit by the Miners right there. The quarterback tried to roll out to his left, and he didn't have anywhere to go with it and had to throw it away.
That play was kind of a hybrid between a rollout and a screen, the way the quarterback was given ground there, but threw it into the ground for the incompletion anyway. Handoff goes to McDonald up the middle, and he's brought down at the 29.
Gain of about 1 there.
Going to pick up 1. Third down and 9 coming up for the Bulldogs. And the Minor defense has played pretty solid here early. The one penalty that gave them a really short set of chains is the only first down that they've picked up so far. Now you've got 3 wide receivers to the near side. Quarterback rolls to his left again. Miners in pursuit, and they've got him in the backfield. So it's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 15.
Quarterback's got the ball, tried to roll out, run it over to the left side. Hayden Curlis was on the right side and came all the way across the field and got a hand on him, slowed him down, and the rest of the Miners finished him off. With a loss, about 5 on the play.
4 down territory if you're valiant, so they're going to go for it on 4th and 14. Well, we've got false start by the receiver on the far side, and you've got an offside, but they're going to go with the false start, looks like. Now, if you're that defensive end on the far side, you're going to have a hard time convincing the coach that the receiver on this side drew you off. So he's probably going to.
Miners are lucky there. I mean, it was going to only be 5 yards, but still it's 5 yards, and now it looks like the Bulldogs are running in the punt team.
At 4th and 19. Bulldogs have elected to try to pin Hartshorne deep, see if they can make them travel the length of the field. Kick is away, and it's going to roll inside the 10, down near the 5-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. A little bit of a tough angle here to know for sure, but it looks like he's standing on the 5-yard line, so Hartshorne's looking at 95 yards of grass here, Coach, if they want to go score.
Yeah, it looks like they're spotting the ball on the 5-yard line on the far hash from where we are. And get Aiden Curlis on the right, Xavier Frazier on the left. Pick your weapon. But I'm a basketball coach.
Right now,
I say drop back, throw as far as you can, see if one of them catches.
See if one of them can run
I don't know why they make this game so hard.
2 wide receivers to the far side. Xavier with single coverage on this side. Dyson hands it up the middle. And there's a pile. Gain of about 3. And Jackson Moody is your running back this time through.
I think the coaching staff has liked how Pajaro has been working this week and thought they'd give him an opportunity, but he just hasn't got on the same page with the quarterback.
Takes a little time to get those mesh points down and get everything cleaned up, but he has shown a lot of
move. Jackson's loose.
Jackson across the 30, 35, 40.
And 2 guys missed.
Another at 50. He's at the 50, 45, and he's going to be brought down at the Bulldog 40. First down, Hartshorne. Nice job by Jackson Moody. He kept making guys miss there in the secondary, Coach. And
he made about 3 or 4 guys miss in the secondary and picked up an extra 20, 30 yards on his own.
Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter. Hartshorne's going to go into quarter number 2 with a 6-0 lead. You're listening to Hartshorne Miner football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company. Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
And we're back in Valiant for quarter number 2. And the Miners are off to a good start here. First down and 10 starts this quarter. And off to Moody up the middle. He powers forward, still on his feet. And it looks like he's going to be down near the 36-yard line. Gain of about 4 on first down. So second down and 6 coming up for the Miners here.
Pajaro coming back in the game, going to give Moody a little breather.
Jackson had a good run there to end the first quarter, and since he got the little break, they thought they'd go ahead and send him back out there, but I think he needed a little bit more. Bryson drops back, looks to his left. Pass is caught by Xavier Frazier, and Frazier's brought down at the 25. That's good for a Miner. First down and 10. Nice pitch and catch there by the seniors.
Nice throwing catch by Cervantes and Frazier, picking up the first down.
Ball spotted at the 25. First down and 10, Hartshorne. Hartshorne is traveling from left to right across your radio now. Hand off to Pajaro. And he's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Looks like there's no gain on the play. Second down and 10 coming up.
Gus Miller entering the game. Zach McCoy giving him a breather.
Now we have 3 receivers to the near side. Xavier by himself on the far side. And off to Pajaro around the right side. He outruns the first defender, cuts it inside. He's across the 25 down to about the 24. So we're going to have third down and 9 here, Coach.
He ran a long way only to gain minimal yardage right there.
It's always that second cut. When he made the first cut, he probably had 3 or 4 yards before he would have made contact. But he made the next cut, and that's where he ran into that defender. Third down and 9 coming up. Bryson hands it to Pajaro. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He might have a yard on first down or on third down. But it's going to bring up fourth down and a very long 8. Miners look to the sideline to get their play. 3 wide receivers to the far side now. Lone receiver on the near side, Gus Miller. Bryson drops back, looks to his left, turns it loose.
Curtis is open.
And nice defensive play.
They close the gap.
Nice defensive play to knock the ball down on fourth. So Hartshorne will turn it over on down.
It looked to be like Hayden was going to be open for a second, and then I guess it was the safety come over and close the gap quickly.
Well, now Valiant has first down and 10. Let's see if the Miner defense can continue to control that line of scrimmage. Quarterback looks to his right. Pass is complete, and he is met immediately by Xavier Frazier. Hello, my name's Xavier.
Exactly.
My goodness.
Xavier Frazier laying the lumber to that young man right there. Good job by that young man hanging on to the football.
It's appropriate we're in Valiant with this paper plant because he just got pasted. Second down and 9. Four wide receiver sets for the Bulldogs. And I'm not sure what we're going to have here, but it looks like offsides is the indication against the Miners. So a free 5 for the Bulldogs.
The Miners the Bulldogs sent somebody in motion, and they sent them in motion at the time they've normally been doing the snap count, and they draw the Miners offside.
Defensive end got a little anxious there and crossed into the neutral zone. So we have second down and a very long 4 now.
Now, minors, I mean, if you're a lineman, you're watching the ball. Don't listen to them, and it's hard to do, though.
Motion across the formation. And Kelby Thomason catches him in the backfield, but Jackson Moody finally finishes him off.
Kelby Thomason held him up in the backfield and finally got away from Kelby, but he was already 10 yards deep, and Jackson Moody finished him off.
That'll take the ball all the way back to the 20, 3rd down and 14 now. Kelby had just come into the game there on that defensive end slot. Made a nice play. Quarterback looks to his right, steps up in the pocket, and Landon Burke introduces himself to the quarterback. Big number 75.
If you heard me giggling right there,
Jackson was the first one to make contact.
Yeah, if you heard me giggling right there, I mean, I'm going to be a little bit biased sometimes. I mean, my son hasn't played football since he was in 8th grade, and he's come out now. He's playing left defensive end. He come in hard on the rush, and the back tried to pick him up, and Hayden put him on his back and made him do 3 or 4 somersaults.
The punt is away. It's going to be downed at the minor 48. So that's where Hartshorne takes over 1st down and 10. And we have 7:02 left to play in the first half. Hartshorne with the 6-0 lead, looking to add on here. Well, Coach, we moved the ball again. It's that getting it into the end zone that seems to be a little bit of a challenge for us.
Well, we had some negative play there and then put ourselves behind the chains and kind of alter our momentum earlier. See if we can get it back on track.
Hayden Curlis to the near side. Bryson drops back, looks left, completes it out to the left flat. Hayden James on the reception. He's brought down at the Bulldog 45. So 2nd down and about 3.
No, Miners throwing the ball on 1st down. They're realizing that, well, the Bulldogs are stacking the box on playing the runs, and the Miners are trying to open it up. Good throw and catch that time. Cervantes to James.
Bryson takes a snap, looks to the near side, complete. Oh, went through his hands, intended for Caden James there. I think Caden was excited to get that 1st down, and he didn't quite secure it. 3rd down and a long 3 here for Hartshorne. And now Hartshorne's going to get a free 5 on the offsides for Valiant, so the Miners will have 1st down and 10.
Good discipline showed by the Miners there.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and the hard count results in a Hartshorne 1st down this time. I think their coach wants to talk to their defensive end. It's epidemic right now. Bryson throws it out to the left side. Xavier goes up and grabs it, and he's tackled at the 33.
The leaping catch made by Frazier that time. Ball was thrown a little bit high, but Xavier went up and pulled it down.
And we have an injured Bulldog on the far side. We'll take a quick timeout here while they check on the injury. You're listening to Hartshorne Minor Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
And we're back in Valiant. Number 27 was the injured Bulldog. That's Quincy Johnson. He was able to jog it off on his own, so looks like that young man's going to be okay. 2nd down and 3 coming up here for the Miners. Handoff goes to Jackson Moody, and I don't think he's going to have any gain on the play, maybe half a yard. 3rd down and 2 coming up here. Coach, it just looked like maybe we missed a block there.
Something happened. The Bulldogs come in and nobody touched him.
Take the handoff to Caden on the sweep. Bryson keeps it himself, and he's going to power his way down to the 26, and that's good for a Hartshorne 1st down and 10. So moving the chains again.
Good job that time. They ran jet, faked it to Caden going on the jet, and Bryson kept it and took it up the field for positive yardage.
1st down and 10, Hartshorne. Ball spotted at the Valiant 26-yard line. Miners looking for their 2nd score of the evening. Hand off to Caden on the sweep this time. He cuts it upfield. He's going to be inside the 15. Still working his way in, and it looks like he's going to be into the end zone. Let's see.
Caden James.
Touchdown, Caden James. Well, we kind of had to guess on that one. Caden, he got hidden over there behind the pylon. Couldn't see him. But he was able to force his way into the end zone, and the Miners are on the board again.
I think at one point he hid behind the chain gang. I couldn't tell if he was out of bounds or not. You got to use it.
You got to keep your eye on Caden James. He will try everything to get in that end zone, and that time it paid off. So the Miners 12, Bulldogs 0, and the Miners keep the offense on the field to try the 2-point conversion. Bryson rolls to his right, cuts it inside, waiting for a signal.
Didn't get it.
And they're going to say he did not make it in. So the conversion is no good. And the score remains Hartshorne 12, Valiant 0. We'll take a quick timeout from Valiant. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
KQIK FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antler, a Maine Radio Group station.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
And we're back for the kickoff here with Big John putting it on the tee at the Miner 40-yard line. Back deep for Valiant number 10, Joseph DePriest. And we have the signal from the official. We're ready to play football again. Kick is away. Another nice kick. This one may go out of bounds. Let's see if it checks up. And it does go out of bounds. So Valiant will have good field position to start this drive. They trail 12-0. Hartshorne has been able to move the football offensively and has played some solid defense on the front end, Coach. So let's see what the Bulldogs try this drive.
The Bulldogs have yet to put anything together to move the ball. I think the only time they picked up a first down is the Miners that gave them penalty.
You got spread.
You have 4 wide receivers set. Quarterback sends one receiver in motion to the near side, handoff to the running back number 27, Quincy Johnson, on the carry.
And he's met at the line of scrimmage. A pickup maybe of one, maybe call it two. Stop made by Hayden Curlis and Eli Jackson.
It's 21, Coach. I apologize. Jerry Wells was your running back on that play. And here we go with second down. Same set. Same receiver goes in motion, fakes the handoff to the receiver, hands it to the back again.
There you go. 3rd and 7.
And it's going to be like we have a timeout. Hartshorne's going to talk it over. We'll take a quick timeout with them. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
KQIK-FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antler, a K Radio Group station.
And we're back in Valiant. Coach, we're looking at third down and about 7 for the Bulldogs. Hartshorne's defense is back on the field.
Got 3 minutes, 47 seconds left to go to halftime. And third down and long, Miners took a timeout and thinking they may possibly get the ball back.
Bulldog offense now makes their way back onto the field. 4 wide receiver set again. Quarterback looks to his right, steps inside. Miners have a hold of him.
Hayden Curlis with the sack.
Hayden Curlis in the backfield creating havoc. And now Hartshorne, I think, takes another timeout here. 4th down and 14, 3:39 left to play in the first half. The Miners want to take another shot at the end zone here, so they're going to try to save as much time as possible.
For a loss of about 7 on that play.
And it looks like Valiant is going to be in punt formation here. Caden James back deep for the Miners.
I'd like to see him kick a punt one that Caden can field and run.
Snaps back. Kick is away. Very short punt.
Out of bounds.
I don't know if he even punted for the first down there.
I have this thing. Huh? Nope.
They don't adjust. You got that head.
Right at the stick. Nope.
He's still moving.
Yep. Come up 3 yards short on that first down. So now we've got first down and 10. Hartshorne.
Similar to one of the Miners punts here a few games ago.
I'll say it looks like a kid took the Brett Lindley School of punting. Graduated valedictorian.
He did an excellent job that time if he was trying to mimic.
First down and 10 for the Miners. 3 wide receivers to the near side. Xavier's the lone receiver on the far side. Bryson looks, completes it to Xavier. Xavier cuts inside,
Gets away. Still on his feet.
and it looks like he's going to be brought down at about the 21-yard line. Coach, I thought they had him by the back of the shirt, the neck of the shirt.
It looks similar to the tackle they called a penalty on John Beecham earlier, but no flag.
First down and 10, Hartshorne.
Nonetheless,
Bulldog 21.
I think we picked up more yards than penalty would have been anyway.
Now the Miners are at the line with a 4 wide receiver set. Hand off to Hayden Curlis on the left side. And he's stacked up for about a yard gain, it looks like.
timing a little bit off on that time. Hayden tried to run the jet and almost had to slow down before he could get the ball. A little bit timing was off.
2nd down and 9 coming up here. Bryson looks to his left, passes dropped. Intended for Xavier. It's going to fall incomplete. So
all the good catches Xavier makes, and we throw one right in the numbers, and he drops it.
That's a lot of pressure on a receiver, Coach, because when you hit them in the numbers, I mean, everybody knows you need to catch it. That's a lot of pressure.
You throw it high, they're not supposed to catch it, and you make a great play when you do.
So now we have 3 wide receivers to the near side.
Open again.
Bryson looks to Xavier.
Double move. There it is.
Oh, just a little too much. Bryson needs to drop it in the bucket there, and he's putting it too much on the line, and just overthrows Xavier. So now we have 4th down and 9.
Something that they did last week was when they had the receiver open, we missed them. Bryson did put a little bit of air under that ball. We're just still not able to get to it.
And we have pink handkerchiefs in the air. Offsides is the indication. So a free 5 yards here for Hartshorne. Coach, it's almost like you want to try that one more time.
Well, that's what I was going to mention. I've seen some of Hartshorne coaches in the past do that more than one time in a row, and I believe
sometimes you just want to see if you can get away with it again.
Sometimes you have to see if you can. You got a good long play clock.
4th and 4. Bryson takes a snap, turns it loose, a little high, and it's incomplete. So the Miners turn it over on downs, and the Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 in their own, inside their own 20 here. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to play.
I don't know if the football could be getting a little bit wet. It's coming out of Bryson's hand a little bit high now. So, unfortunate, Xavier was open right there, and we threw it a little too high.
Well, the Bulldog offense makes their way back onto the field. Hartshorne defense going to try to preserve this 12-0 lead going into halftime. 1st down and 10, ball spotted at the 15-yard line. And off up the middle. Miners meet him just right shortly after that handoff. Loss of one on the play.
I couldn't tell who got him in the backfield.
I think old Eli Jackson was in there.
Eli Jackson, Landon Burke, Trace.
Eli's one of those guys that he's pretty much anywhere on the football field as big as he is.
Yeah, he didn't have to move hard.
He's going to get some credit. That's what you need in the middle of that defensive line, a little bit of an anchor, and he is providing that for us tonight. 2nd down and 11. Hand off this time. And couldn't tell who this defensive end on this side come up and cut him right at the line, but he leaned forward and gained a couple. So 3rd down and 9. And Hartshorne takes another quick timeout here to try to preserve, maybe get one more chance out of this. 3rd down and 9 with 1:24 left to play in the first half. At least make them punt it.
Well, yes, sir. I mean, we're going to stop them right here and try to get off the field, and Miners may have another chance.
So both teams talking it over with their coaching staffs on the sideline. Hartshorne breaks, and they are headed back onto the field. We've got a 3rd and 9 coming up here. Miner defense wants to try to make the Bulldogs punt, if nothing else. Because when the ball's wet, Coach, things happen.
Absolutely. You know, they could have a bad snap. Anything could happen.
Here comes the Bulldog offense.
Even better besides holding them to get a fumble right here.
Bulldogs are back on the field. 4 wide receiver set. Quarterback Hand off this time, number 21, and he is drugged down, like by maybe number 60, Landon Burke. Landon grabbed onto him, and he wasn't letting go.
Nice play by Burke, getting him down. 4th down and 5.
We're down and 5. Bulldogs look to the sideline, and I would assume they're going to let this thing run down if they can. They'll have about 35 seconds left, or they'll have to call a timeout. The offense stays on the field on 4th and 5. We'll go with the hard count here. Hartshorne stays set.
Good job by the Miners.
And with 36 seconds, the Bulldogs call their timeout. So Hartshorne will force the punt here. We'll take a quick timeout with them. You're listening to Hartshorne Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3. Was good.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Miner Football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Miner Football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
And we're back for 4th down and 5, and the Bulldogs have sent the punt team on the field.
The elusive Kaden James standing at the 50.
And the ball is pulled down. And
Didn't get there.
I don't know if that was designed. If it was poorly timed. But either way, Hartshorne loves the result because now they have the short field. And they have 28 seconds left in the first half. You got time to run 3, possibly 4 plays here, Coach.
Yes, as long as they're pass plays, if they fall incomplete, clock stops. You do not want to take a sack.
Bryson gets the snap, looks to the near side, back to the far side, turns it loose to Xavier in the end zone. Xavier laid out. Did he get it? No, that's come loose.
Incomplete.
Bryson dropped it just inside the end line back there. Xavier gave it great effort, Coach. He just couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, he had to lay out for it, and he had it in his hands for a second, but when he hit the ground, it popped out.
And as you mentioned, on an incomplete pass, the clock stops. 21 seconds left to play. 2nd down and 10 for Hartshorne. Bryson drops back, looks to the near side, goes back to Xavier. Xavier leaps again and couldn't corral that one in the end zone. So we have 3rd down and 10, 15 seconds left to play in the half. You figure Hartshorne's got 2 shots at it here to try to score the touchdown.
You know, Xavier that time was open, but the pass again was a little bit high. Same play. I mean, he's open. Xavier just one-on-one.
Bryson looks to the right, turns it loose again to Xavier. Xavier catches it this time, and they're going to have to move quick. 7, 6. Actually, stop the clock. 7 seconds. Bryson comes up and grounds the football at 6 seconds. So 1st down and goal, 2nd down and goal now after the clock.
Good job by the Miners. Good job by the Miners knowing the situation and getting up there and spiking that ball. The clock stops briefly for the 1st down. Makes the 1st down. Get the chain set, but 1st down and goal, so only the down mark needed to be set.
So now Hartshorne with 6 seconds left in the first half trying to add on here. Bryson drops back, quick pass to the near side. Ooh, through his hands, and we'll have time for one more. 2 seconds. That one come through a little bit hot. Hayden Curlis was the intended receiver.
Again, that ball could be getting a little bit slippery out there.
3rd down and goal. If that's not important, you're going to get 1 shot at it here. Ball spotted at the 4-yard line. And Bryson keeps it himself. He's going to try to punch it in, and he does. And the Bulldog defense looked like they were expecting to pass, and I don't know if anybody touched Bryson up the middle.
No, they didn't. He had plenty of room to run.
Big score there by the Miners. Push it to 18. Now they'll keep the offense on to try the two-point conversion. The offense stays on. Caden in motion, fakes the handoff again. Bryson keeps it, leans forward, and he's in. So that's going to do it for the first half. Hartshorne ends it with a touchdown and a two-point conversion. Miners lead. Hartshorne 20, Valiant 0. We'll take a quick time out. You're listening to Hartshorne Miner football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company. Our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
And we're back in Valiant at halftime, Coach. The Hartshorne Miners go into the locker room leading 20-0. And offensively, you've moved the football. Defensively, you've controlled the line of scrimmage. You probably couldn't script it any better than that.
Well, the Miners are doing an excellent job tonight. A few mistakes they're making and owning the line offensively and defensively.
Coach, we probably need to talk about softball team real quick before we go to our break. The girls had a tough regional ahead of them, but they go up to Dale and they make it into the regional final. And Coach, the girls fall today 10-8 to the Dale Pirates, but it's been kind of an interesting 2 days.
It certainly has. I mean, they fought the weather and everything else, and the game was postponed in the sixth inning with 1 out left in the sixth inning, and they was playing at Preston, and then they had to move it back over to Dale today and start at 2:00 and play for 10 minutes,
15, 20 minutes, something like that.
And they started the game today with bases loaded, and Sherman's up to bat, and
down
10-5, and Skylar Sherman, she banks it off the wall and makes things interesting, and takes it to 10-8, and the Miners was unable to score any more runs off after that. But when they're led by a group of seniors, and we certainly are proud of how the seniors represented Hartshorne this year, and they're very, very respectable young ladies, and some of them is moving on to play at the next level, and certainly am proud of the Lady Miners.
Coach, if you're a Hartshorne Miner fan, you feel very good about the way you were represented. And, of course, the kids did exactly what our kids typically do. They go battle and leave it all on the field. So certainly proud of their efforts, especially under the circumstances. COVID this year got us for about a week and a half, and then the girls came back and made it to the regional final. And we'll wish Dale good luck as they go forward. But we'll take our Miners over Pirate any day of the week. So want to make sure that we get that in there for those of you who might not been able to keep up with it the last couple of days. The Lady Miners finished their season in the regional final at Dale today, and congratulations to Coach Martin, Coach James, and the team. We will take the halftime break here. Hartshorne Miner football. Miners lead it in Valiant, 20-0. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your
KQIK FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antlers, at Payne Radio Group Station.
Go Blue.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance for the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Feed is your big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Feed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Feed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Miner football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Miner football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Feed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Miner football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Miner football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
And we're back here at halftime. We've got about 6 minutes before the teams come back out onto the field. Hartshorne leads at Miners 20, Bulldogs 0. Week 2 of district action. The Miners are 0-1 in districts, but have the 20-point lead here at halftime. We will return for the second half. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feeds. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
KQIK-FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antler, a Payne Radio Group station.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feeds. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
KQIK-FM Haleyville, KNNU, Antler, a Payne Radio Group station.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
And we're back in Valiant, getting ready to start the second half for the Hartshorne Miners. Hartshorne leads it 20-0 over the Valiant Bulldogs. And, Coach, it was a great first half if you're a Hartshorne Miner.
Exactly right. The Miners are executing on offense and defense alike, and the line is what I'm impressed with the most tonight. They are owning the Bulldogs.
They have controlled the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Defensively, I think the only first down that the Bulldogs have been able to muster came off of a penalty. And offensively, Hartshorne's moved the ball very successfully inside Bulldog territory most of the night, and were able to punch it in on 3 different occasions. So if you're a Hartshorne player or you're a Hartshorne fan, you couldn't really ask it to go any better than it did in the first half in these conditions. Ball is slick. We have had rain down here for most of the evening, but both teams seem to be handling it okay from that standpoint, Coach.
Yeah, we don't notice the ball. Well, the Miners have put it on the ground a few times and dropped a few passes, but the Bulldogs have seemed to not have much trouble with it, other than the quarterback is not hitting his target, and maybe that has something to do with it. But he doesn't have a whole lot of time to throw before he's met in the backfield. Miners are defense has just been all over them.
Well, if you're Hartshorne, like I said, you come off of the game at Stigler, and you wondered if the kids were going to be able to rebound from that a week later against Eufaula. And I feel like you probably saw a pretty decent rebound against a really good Eufaula team. But here tonight, the Miners seem to be continuing to move forward in their season. They seem to be adding more plays to their playbook, and defensively, you're starting to see some of the guys really start to understand their role and what they need to do to be successful. So it's you're getting to that halfway point in the season, but these are all games that matter now.
Yeah, exactly right. The Miners are 0-1 in district play, and tonight will be their second game in district. And so far, we have the lead, and every game from here on out are the ones that count. You get back in the playoff conversation with a win tonight, 1-1. There's going to be several teams that are going to be jockeying for position over the next few weeks.
and you need to finish this one off. I mean, this is one that you kind of have the upper hand going into that last half of play. You don't want to take your foot off the gas now.
No, you don't. And then the Miners are now taking the field. It looks like the Bulldogs are set to receive the kick. John Beecham teeing it up, getting ready to start the second half.
Joseph DePriest back deep for the Bulldogs. And Big John Beecham sets it on a tee at the Miner 40. And we're waiting on the officials to make it to their positions, and then we'll be kicking off the second half. John checks his line. Everybody seems to be ready. And the kick is away. It's going to be a shorter kick this time, dropped up to 31, and that's where Valiant will fall on it. So Valiant has the ball first down and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Fielding the kickoff there, number 27, Quincy Johnson. And the Miner defense starts the second half on the field. Valiant will be moving from the right side of your radio towards the left. So now the Bulldogs are making their way onto the field. And we have a 4-receiver set to start the second half. Stacked receivers to the near side. Ball coming loose.
There it is.
There's the ball on the turf that we were talking about, and it's going to be a loss of about 6.
Snap was slightly high, but not tremendously high, and it looked like it hit around the face mask area of the quarterback and it just went through his hands.
He's handled those so far in the first half, but he didn't handle that one. So now they're going to be behind the chains here, second down and 16. Same formation. Quarterback looks to the near side, passes intended for number 5, but it's going to be Jackson Moody who takes that toss from the quarterback.
Jackson Moody read that play all the way, and he's seen that play. He must have been watching film on that play because he knew at some point in the game it was coming, and here it came, and Jackson Moody jumped the route and intercepted it. If the pass hadn't been low where Jackson had to go down to get it, Jackson scores on that play. He had to go down, kind of dive and secure that catch, and if the ball had been thrown on target, he would have intercepted that and went for a touchdown.
Now Hartshorne's offense is set up in business. Ball's at the 21. Handoff to Caden James on the sweep. Caden is met at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like he's going to lose one on the play.
It looks like Caden had a little bit of room to run, and the linebacker came in and closed the gap quickly. I believe it was number 20.
Number 20.
He's not on the roster.
I don't have him on the roster either, Coach. I thought maybe we on the back page here. Nope. Bryson fakes the handoff, keeps himself, but the Bulldog defense is ready that time.
So far the Bulldogs have been ready for the Miners' running attack.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
We got Xavier Frazier and Hayden Curtis one-on-one on the far. We got Xavier on the left, Hayden on the right.
They're giving a little bit of a cushion. Well, a 10-yard cushion to our slot receiver, but
they brought the safety up in the box.
Pass is away. It's
intercepted
this time. Bryson's going to force him out of bounds. Don't throw him down there and pick up the flag. Well, that time they jumped the route just like we did, and the Bulldogs are set up first down.
Xavier Frazier was open on the route, and then Bryson led him a little bit too far, and Frazier couldn't get to it, and Bulldogs intercepted.
So Valiant takes over first down and 10, ball spotted at their own 33-yard line. Both teams start the second half with a turnover. Quarterback hands it to the running back, number 21. Number 21, Jerry Wells on the carry.
Landon Burke on the stop.
Landon Burke's one of those guys that you hate to have to wash his uniform when it's over because you're using a lot of detergent. He is everywhere on this defensive side of the ball. And off the 21 to the other side now. Wells carries it up to about the 39-yard line. It's going to be third down and about 4. Now the Miner defense needs to stiffen here, see if they can force the Bulldogs into a punt. Wells takes the handoff around the right side again. He's going to be near the first down. And I think they're going to go ahead and tell him to move the chain. So that, if I'm not mistaken, is the first actual first down gained by the Bulldogs tonight. And they're going to go tempo here. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Trying that right side again. Wells draws the carry. Jackson Moody there for the Miners. So gain of 2 on first down brings up 2nd and 8.
Bulldogs find a little bit of running room on the right side, and they tried again. He's met behind the line of scrimmage and stopped for no gain.
Hayden Curlis comes up and makes contact.
Curlis introducing himself.
What I like about our kids, Coach, very polite, always like to introduce themselves to the running backs from the other
Look you
team.
right in the eye.
Third down and 7 now. Trying the right side again, and
Stopped
I
again.
couldn't tell who was first. It looked like it might have been Gus Miller coming up from the safety spot. He filled that hole pretty quick. Now we got 4th down and 5. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Valiant threatening to come across midfield here into Miner territory, but it's 4th and 5. And the officials bring in a new pigskin.
Typically, when something like on the, I know they change balls quite often, but a lot of times when you got something like this, you want to make sure you got a dry ball so it's not fumbled.
They are going to go for it on 4th down.
Dropped on this.
Trying the right side again, and I think they may have gone to the well 2 or 3 too many times that drive, Coach.
With L.B. Thompson, Trace Morgan that time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Miners take over on down.
Nice job by the Miner defense to make the adjustment, but Valiant just kept trying to go to that right side.
Well, the Bulldogs kind of fooled me that time. I'll sit here and admit it. I was thinking, well, it's going to be a pass if they go for it because they're changing balls.
First down and 10, Hartshorne. Ball spotted at the Valiant 49. Bryson hands the ball to Pajaro. He's met at the 49, but he gets loose. And he's going to be across the 45 down to the 44.
Good strong run that time by Pajaro. He was hit the line of scrimmage, but he ended up gaining about 4.
Broke the initial contact there, Coach, and picked up positive yardage after contact. So nice job there by the young running back. We'll call it 2nd down and 6. 2 receivers to the near side. Hayden Curlis with Caden James in the slot. Hayden's in motion, fakes the handoff. Bryson keeps it. Leans forward. He's down to about the 42. So we're going to have 3rd down and about 4. And that time, Bryson faked the handoff and then kept it himself, but I think the Bulldogs were expecting it that time.
Yeah, the Bulldogs of Caden James went in motion and they faked the jet again. Been successful, but that time the Bulldogs sniffed it out. But they Again, they got several in the box.
Hand off this time to Caden on the sweep. He's going to cut it up at the 40 inside,
close to
40
the
to
first down.
38. It's going to depend on the spot here.
I believe by looking at the spot that they're going to give it to them.
If you compare where that ball is to the 40 and where that chain is to the 40, you think they've probably got it, but we can't guarantee that the lines are straight, so it looks like we're going to have another measurement here.
I mean, if the official would just listen to me, I'll tell you that.
Because we really are trying to help these guys out, but they just don't seem to care about our opinion.
What do you think? And it looks short.
Not sure who painted the lines.
Yeah.
That fooled us a little bit. So here we go with 4th down and inches. And it is inches. A couple of times tonight we told you we have pink flags on the field. Valiant is having a pink out here tonight. So Hartshorne looks like they're going to bring the offense back on. 4th down and inches. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Takes the handoff. Bryson keeps it, leans forward. He only needed about an inch, and I think he got 2 inches. So we should be moving the chains here.
Yes, sir.
And we are. It looked like he was going to have more than that, but I don't know if he tripped on something or if somebody actually cut him in the line, but he went down pretty quick there.
40-yard line jumped up and got him.
A little extra paint on that one this week. 1st down and 10. Ball spotted at 37 now. Clock runs. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Hartshorne leads it. Miners 20, Bulldogs 0. Hand off to Pajaro, and he is met at the line of scrimmage and twisted down. He may have even lost a little bit there, Coach.
Number 11, Garrett Cunningham, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage for the Bulldogs. Nice defensive play by the Bulldogs there.
Lost about a half a yard, but we'll call it 2nd and 11 here. One receiver to the near side, Hayden Curlis. 2 receivers to the far side. Hayden James in the slot, Xavier Frazier wide. Bryson hands it this time to Jackson Moody. He's going to twist his way down to about the 36. That 3rd down and about 8.
Some of the Bulldogs are putting so many guys at the line of scrimmage in the linebacker position, it's hard to find room to run up the middle right now.
Miners in 4-down territory here. 2 plays to get 8 yards. Bryson looks to his left, turns it loose, completed out there on the far side to Xavier. Xavier breaks the tackle. He's going to have the 1st down, and he's dropped at the 20.
Good throw and catch that time from Cervantes to Frazier.
Nice effort on the far side by Xavier. He broke a couple of tackles and picked up the 1st down, keep the chains moving.
Exactly right. Frazier being very difficult to get down right there.
So now the Miners have 1st down and 10 at the Bulldog 21-yard line. Two receivers to the near side. Bryson drops, looks to the near side, turns it loose. Caden catches it. He's met at the 15. And they may walk it back to about the 16, but that's going to be a gain of 5 on 1st down. So you got 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Caden James hit hard that time as he caught the ball and tried to make a move and go, and the linebacker came and met him. But James unfazed. He gets up, ready to go again.
Right from behind center. Fakes the handoff to Caden coming across on the motion. And we've got pink handkerchiefs everywhere. Looks like we're going to have enough for the first down, but Bryson's run may be called back here for a hold. And holding is the indication, so that'll bring the ball back, and now you're looking at about a 2nd and 15. And that hold may have come down the field a little bit, so it might not be.
Yeah, I believe it.
Quite that
it was
that
closer
far
to
on
the
2nd down.
Yeah, we got 2nd down and 10.
But Miners had the first down yanked away on the penalty, 2nd and 10 coming up here. Bryson looks to his left, pass is complete to Caden. And James is brought down inside the 15 near the 14-yard line.
Now, that throw and catch there didn't have much room for error. Bryson put it on him quick. Caden was able to pull it down and pick up, what do we say?
We'll call it
7 yards on the play.
3rd down and 3 coming up here for Hartshorne. Again, you're in 4-down territory, so 2 plays to get 3 yards. Hand off to Caden on the sweep. He slips down, and he was trying to turn the corner, and I think he had the first down, but he lost his footing there, and it's going to be 4th down and 6. Gus Miller comes in. 3 receivers to the near side.
And you got Frazier one-on-one on the outside.
With no help over the top. Let's see if Bryson looks for Xavier here on 4th down. He does. Xavier catches it complete. He's still on his feet. Didn't break the initial tackle, but it took 2 or 3 more to bring him down. He's going to have the first down. And, Coach, they're almost daring us to throw it to Xavier over on the other side.
Give it to you take it. And on the old basketball sayings that we used to have when Coach Loki's here, you're going to ride that pony till he bucks you. And so far, he hadn't bucked us yet.
Well, it looks like both teams are satisfied with the 3rd quarter coming to a close. No one scored, but Hartshorne threatens to start the 4th. We'll take a timeout here. You're listening to Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
Call Shelter Insurance Agent Ira Brindley today for a free personal protection review.
Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your one-stop for lawn, garden, and farm needs. All kinds of show animal feed. Hartshorne Feed and Seed is your Big V feed dealer, as well as your local dealer for Purina, Martindale, and Showrite. Come by and let Big Ben or Little Johnny refill your propane bottles or fill your tank with off-road farm diesel. Just about everything you need at 625 Pennsylvania Avenue in Hartshorne. Hartshorne Feed and Seed proudly supports Hartshorne Miners Athletics. Go Blue!
And we're back to start the 4th quarter here in Valiant, where the Miners lead. Hartshorne 20, Valiant 0. 12 minutes left to play. Hartshorne has first down and goal at the Bulldog 8-yard line. So Hartshorne trying to put an exclamation on this one here early in the 4th quarter. Miners have controlled the line of scrimmage throughout. 4 wide receivers set by the Miners to start the 4th. Bryson takes it, looks down the middle of the field, rolls to his right, looking, pulls it down himself, and he's going to take it in for the score. And Bryson punches it in for Hartshorne on the run pass option, Coach. They looked like he wanted to throw it early, and it wasn't there, so he rolls out to the right and makes an excellent decision there by not trying to force it and just runs it into the corner of the end zone.
No contain on the outside for the quarterback. He just ran out there and had receivers flood the the right side, but they wasn't open, or in Bryson's eyes they wasn't, but, why throw it when you know you can run it?
Yeah, he had two receivers over in the pattern over there on the right side of the end zone. But again, he saw the corner there and they'll force it, go ahead and punch it in, take your 6 points. Now the Miners stay on the field to try the 2-point conversion. Bryson keeps it, and he's going to punch it in. So after the 2-point conversion, the lead goes to Hartshorne 28, Valiant 0, 11:50 left to play in the ball game. You're listening to Miners football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
And we're back. Hartshorne just scored to make it 28-0. Now Big John Beecham's going to tow it up for the kickoff. Back deep for Valiant, number 10, Joseph DePriest. And with 11:50 left in the ball game, Hartshorne with a 28-0 lead. Miners would like to finish this out, maybe get the shutout if they can, but the defense has looked really good so far. Kick is away. It's going to be actually going to hit the ground at the 21, picked up there by DePriest. He breaks contain on the far side. He's running down the sideline, and it looks like the official's going to blow the whistle at about the 41. And if the official doesn't see that foot hit the line, Coach, there was nobody left to knock him down.
No, absolutely not. Not the Miners have lost contain on the outside over there. Whoever had him either got blocked or he ran in. And something you don't do, you got to run your lane. And I don't believe one of the Miners, whoever it was, made a mistake there. But fortunately, Miners was good enough to make him run out of bounds or push him out of bounds. I couldn't tell from here. But nonetheless, it's on the 41-yard line.
It's going to look like a slobber knocker in the scorebook, but right now, Valiant takes over first down and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Quarterback drops back, looks to the near side. He's got pressure. Pass is complete.
Oh, nice play that time by Hayden Curlis.
Hayden Curlis, and he saw the back out and stayed with him, Coach, and he's going to drop him for a 1-yard loss.
Hayden Curlis read that really well. He come off the edge, and then the back tried to squeeze out and run a little out play, and Hayden read it well and got it out there, and he was beat initially, but when he caught it, Hayden had caught up and tackled him for a 1-yard loss.
Second down and 11 coming up here. Quarterback hands
on the ground.
Caden, no. Dallas picks it up. He's got a blocker stumbling into the end zone. Coach, touchdown.
Touchdown. Well, that sounded like Chris Berman.
Yeah. That ball kept bouncing around, and Dallas finally just grabbed it by the throat.
And I think he shot it with a shotgun, then picked it up.
Nice job. I'm happy for that young man. Coach, actually, I want to say it was back when you and I started doing this, that young man got hurt in a football game down at Antlers and has worked his way back into football shape and overcome that injury to be here tonight, and that's fantastic for him to get the touchdown there.
Yes, sir. ACL injury, and he was able to overcome that, which is very difficult to do and play this sport.
Now the Miners bring the offense on to try the 2-point conversion. Bryson takes the snap, hands it to Pajaro. Pajaro's going to lean forward, but he's not going to have it. And that's going to be no good on the conversion. So 10 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in the ball game. Hartshorne on the return fumble runs it to 34-0. You're listening to Miner Football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Lindley's Grocery in Hartshorne has been family-owned and operated since 1979. Lindley's Grocery has fresh produce, hand-cut meats, and always friendly service. They even have smoked meats ready to go to make dinner easy for you tonight. Lindley's Grocery has a grocery app available, and they have call-in curbside service at 918-297-3543. Lindley's Grocery is a proud supporter of the Hartshorne Miners.
And we're back, Coach. Big defensive play there. Dallas Colbert picks up the loose football and takes it in for the score, and now the Miners are in control. John Beecham back on to kick off to number 10, Joseph DePriest. We were just here a couple seconds ago, so when you have to do it that often, something's going right.
Well, everything going the Miners' way tonight. Wet conditions, and the Miners are able to handle it a little bit better so far than the Bulldogs.
Beecham toes it up, gets his signal from the referee. Kick is away. The Priest fields it right at the 20-yard line across the 30, and that's where he is met by number 11, Jackson Moody. Again, introducing himself in a very forceful way. Nice job there by Jackson.
Better coverage that time by the Miners, getting down the field and everybody running their lanes, and the receiver didn't have anywhere to go.
Bulldogs come out to take the first down snap from their own 30-yard line here. Miner defense pitching the shutout tonight. Quarterback calls for the snap. A little bit high, but he pulls it down. Handoff up the middle, and nothing doing there. Shelby Thomason, Landon Burke. Who are they pulling up off the pile there? Number Trace Morgan, 56. Daniel Howell. Have the right number there, Coach?
I guess so, Daniel Howell.
See Daniel come in, but it's a nice
Trace
job.
Morgan is 54.
Second down and 10 coming up here. Hand off again. Trying the left side this time. Nice gain on second down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 36-yard line. That'll bring up third down and about 4. Third and 3. Third down and 3 here. Hand off again. Going to try the left side. Another time number 2, Dallas Colbert. Number 60, Landon Burke. And number 11, Jackson Moody.
About a yard short, maybe half a yard short of the first down. We're going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down and inches here, but if you're Valiant, you really don't have many options at this point. Down 34-0 in the fourth quarter. Ball spotted at the Bulldog 39, so if Hartshorne can hold here, they'll take over in Bulldog territory. Hand off, and at the line of scrimmage, and I'm not sure which spot they go with. It's going to be the... And they're going to give him the first down. They spotted it just across the 40, which is just enough for the first down. I think that last lean probably got it for him.
Yeah, the thing was about the last lean, he was already on his knees when he did the leaning, but, no instant replay here, but they picked up the first down.
Quarterback looks to the near side, passes away. It's a little high. And it falls incomplete. Intended for number 8, Dakota McDonald.
We felt pressure off the edge. Hayden Curlis coming in off the left edge. He jumps up, gets his hands up, tries to knock it down. The pass sails high. And coverage on the play, Caden James and Brett Lindley.
Second down and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs. And the snap high gets away.
Ball
Still loose. Miners are trying to get on top of it, and it looks like number 13, Antonio Umpierre, comes up with the loose football, and the Miners are in business at the Bulldog 20.
And that was very close to another scoop and score right there.
The quarterback, the snap was over his head. He goes back and looked like he might be able to fall on it, but it popped out of there. The Miners were the only ones left, and Umpierre picks up the loose football for Hartshorne.
Let's see, Landon Tomiski coming off the field, and I believe John Beecham.
You got Jose Ortiz. You got number 54, Trace Morgan.
Quarterback in, I believe, is Brett Lindley.
Brett Lindley in at quarterback. Number 25, Brendan Kendrick at the receiver spot. Number 65, Cameron Talent. High snap. Brett Lindley is going to pull it down and keep it. He's brought down in the backfield.
Snap a little bit high, disrupted the timing of the play, and Brett able to corral it and couldn't get the handoff in time, but he had to keep it himself, running around the right side, and it's going to be about a 3-yard loss.
Number 66, Trey Grapando in the ball game. Number 22, Aiden Reeves. Trying to get these numbers here for you. We have some of the younger Miners on the field right now. Number 4, Cannon Ozier in. Snap, handoff goes to Pajaro. He's brought down at the 21, so he's back near the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short. We'll call it 3rd and 11. And if you're Hartshorne here, you get a chance to get some young guys in the ball game, but you also get a chance to milk this clock down too. So you kind of want to mix those two things together. And let the play clock run here a little bit. Both teams at the line of scrimmage. Hartshorne 3rd down and 11. Receiver in motion is Cannon Ozier, but we had 2 guys moving and we have a flag. So illegal procedure against the Miners. It's going to cost us 5. 3rd down and 16 now.
Well, Brett Lindley doing his job is trying to let the play clock run down to run some time off the clock, and but the line just was in their stands way too long, and they got a little bit antsy.
So now we've got 3rd down and 16. Receiver in motion is Cannon Ozier. Handoff goes to Ozier. And I think he might have lost half a yard on that 3rd down play. So 4th down, and we're going to call it 17. Excuse me. 4th down and 17 coming up here.
Number 17 coming into the ball game, Bailey Cummings.
And again, you've got the clock running. You have the 34-0 lead. You've got some young guys in the ball game, so you want to take that clock down as far as you can. And now we have a false start by
Fourth down a little bit further
by our receiver on the near side. So it's going to be 4th down and about 21 now. And off goes to number 19.
He's stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and the Miners will turn the ball over on down.
Carlos Pajaro on the carry. He's played quite a bit tonight, Coach, in here with this group. This is the group he played with the other night in the JV game. A little bit more familiar maybe with this group, but offensively couldn't move the football, so it's going to be 1st down Bulldogs at their own 37. Quarterback looks to the near side.
And out in the backfield.
Number 4, Cannon Osier, comes in like a rocket. Reaches out and trips him up in the backfield. Nice job there by Cannon coming off the edge.
Daniel Howe also in the backfield.
The loss of 8. Second down and 18 now. And Valiant is going the wrong direction. Quarterback takes the snap, looks to the far side, turns it loose, and the pass is incomplete. Third down coming up.
Pressure again off the right edge by the Miners, Osher and Howell.
Number 17, Bailey Cummins, coming in on defense. Third down and 18. Handoff goes to number 21, Wells. He's met in the backfield and brought down for a loss. So fourth down coming up for the Bulldogs. And by the time they get this set, it doesn't appear that they would have to take a snap, but it would be one more opportunity for them to run a play here before the end of the ball game. Hartshorne is going to get the win here tonight in Valiant. Miners lead it 34-0. Clock continues to run. 15 seconds left to play. And it looks like both teams are going to call it good for tonight. Miners are going to pick up a win and move to 1-1 in district play. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're listening to Hartshorne Miner football on Q Country Legends 105.9 and the new 92.3.
Insurance is as hard or as simple as your agent allows for it to be. Insurance companies have different markets and specialties, and you either fit their market or you don't. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. I could fill you full of statistics about why you need insurance or the benefits of the companies I represent, but I'm not going to. I'm going to simply tell you that everything you need to know about insurance depends almost entirely on whether or not you can trust your agent. My name is Josh Hass with Josh Hass Insurance. Find me on Facebook or call me for a quote.
Hi, this is Will Payne for Payne Radio Group and Q Country Legends 105.9. Proud to bring you Hartshorne football once again. We want to say thank you very much for being part of the family and supporting Hartshorne Minor football. If you'd like to sign up to sponsor a player or your civic group and local business, get a hold of us right now for Hartshorne Minor football. PayneRadioGroup.com. Go Miners!
And we're going to close it out here from Valiant. Hartshorne gets the big win tonight. Miners 34, Bulldogs 0. Coach, pretty good effort by both sides of the ball tonight, and the Miners move to 1-1 in district play.
Outstanding job, and I have to give the game ball to the linemen of the Miners, the defensive line and the offensive line that owned the Bulldogs tonight, and that allowed the Miners to execute their plays. Certainly a good way to come back after the last couple of weeks playing some really tough athletic teams in Stigler and Eufaula, and the kids continue to respond. So right now it's a matter of continuing to improve and put yourself in a position for those playoffs. These are the ones that matter. So big win here tonight in Valiant. We will close it out. You've been listening to Hartshorne Minor football on 105.9 Q Country Legends and the new 92.3.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
924.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.